All right. I have been away from the ranch quite a little bit today, so I'm working late, but I am done. I'll show you a little behind the scenes of what I do. So, excuse me. Oh my God. A lot of you started watching because of the ice water baths, and then some of you are, follow me in the horse world. Anyways, man, some of you, I don't know. I've met a lot of you through just Facebook in general. Some of you have found me on TikTok. So I'm Brandy Von Holton. My husband and I own a horse trail riding facility. And at that facility, we host a crap ton of stuff, right? We have these all-inclusive women's events called Chicks in the Sticks. That's like our biggest thing. That's the thing that pays our bills the best. And then we host these competitions. It's called Country Tough Trail Versatility. And hey there, Christy. And thank you, Leroy. Anyways, we do mounted archery. The reason that we started doing mounted archery is because I don't feel comfortable competing in the things that we host because it's subjective judging, right? So I'm like hiring the judges, and a lot of times I'm the one I'm paying them and I'm training them, and like I just felt like I should not be competing in that. So I started doing some mounted archery because it's not subjective. You either made it or you didn't. So we do mounted archery here, and then I love homesteading. And man, I just got through with this event called Smart Chicks, which everybody's invited to it. I take it that it'll probably be a 99.9% females that attend it, but that thing was a success. And I have the class that I just got through hosting. I am duplicating that class the second to last weekend of March. The only thing that'll be different is we won't have to do indoor gardening. We'll do outdoor gardening for that. But that's on my website. But I thought I would show you a little of the competition stuff that we do here. I am allowing other people to host our Country Tough Trail Versatility. So tonight I worked on a contract for host, even though it's supposed to like snow, but a lot of times the weatherman's wrong. And so some people, tomorrow I have this Country Tough Trail Versatility explanation, and it's free to attend. Some people like it better if it comes from the horse's mouth, and they just learn so much better hands-on. Like I know that because I used to be a school teacher, right? So I have these rule book explanations that we do in person, and they're always well received. The only thing is that Mother Nature's trying to kill us, right? Tomorrow it's supposed to be like really bad, but I have some local people that are still going to show up, so I'll still do it. So I needed to have all of my host forms done just in case potential hosts come. So that's what I've been doing tonight. So if you're not used to someone believing in themselves, I'm just like so over not believing in myself. I've just too many times I've like had a fear that I wasn't good enough, and then I would push through something, and now I'm not afraid. So you know what I learned hosting my Smart Chicks event? I'm about to make so many freaking homesteading products and just sell them. Okay? Like, man, my hair is gray as shit right here. Good God. I think if people want to do healthy stuff, and I think if they knew the person, then they would feel comfortable getting that. So like, man, I'm about to have like 15 products and just have them for sale in our place. I think it'll be nice for people. And this competition, this horse competition that we're hosting, I know what it feels like to be a member of other associations and things that I wish that they did better. So I'm just going to do it. So here, I'll show you what I'm doing tonight. Okay. Here, let me turn this around. So, oops, let me get on this screen. This is what I'm doing is CT2V host contract, and I have it all filled out for like their financial benefits to host. I have their obligations, and I have everything spelled out. Then I have down here recommendations, and then what we're obligated to do as the host, and then additional host benefits. I have that. So I've been working on that. And then I did a financial responsibilities form for them, like exactly how to turn in payment and stuff. So that's what I've been doing tonight. Like, I don't know. I think that a lot of times people just, they think that they can only do so much. And I just wish that I had like 2 or 3 lives. I feel like I wish that, I just don't know if I'm going to get everything done that I want to do in this one. So I'm just going to try real hard. But my husband is finally getting well. He had influenza A. So he slept in the bed last night for the first time since January 10th. Okay. Almost 2 weeks he's had to sleep upright because he was just so sick. And I have been doing my neti pot, freaking drinking euthanasia tea. I've been eating fermented garlic. I've been doing everything. I've been washing my hands a million times. And he got where he had 0 appetite. My husband went from 166 pounds to 153 pounds in 3 days. He didn't eat nothing. Okay? Anyways, and now I do have like a little tickle in my throat, but I'm hungry. Okay? I am now hungry. He lost his appetite completely. So I just think that I am a little worn down right now because of going event to event. And that homesteading event scared me to death. But now that I've done it, I believe in myself and I know the power of what I have to offer, and I know that it has value, and I know that it's going to make people's lives better. Do you know? I don't know if I haven't been on here very much lately, and I feel like I've neglected y'all. I have like strong relationships with a lot of y'all. You know, I look forward to reading your comments and y'all being interactive with me because I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I'm on a horse ranch, right? But I had 5 nurses at my homesteading event. I had someone that works for the USDA there. I had a firefighter. I had a stay-at-home wife that is like, she's one of my mounted archers. Like, I had a really cool set of people. I had someone that has their doctoral degree in physical therapy coming to help me one day. I mean, like, how cool is that? So I'll show you my other website for our competition. If you know, I'm typing something. That's why I'm looking down. I don't want you to think I'm a weirdo. I am a weirdo. It's okay. I'm a healthy weirdo. I'm going to make the world a better place weirdo. If you know anybody that hosts horse events, and I don't care if they've hosted before or not, man, I want to help Country Tough Trail Versatility, like, be hosted everywhere, every state. So here, I'll show you what this website looks like. This is the competition that we do. All right, so it's CT2V, okay? That's the logo, boom, and Country Tough Trail Versatility. So this is the competition, and it has actual trail where we have stuff for people to do. Hey there from Michigan. We have ranch horsemanship, which is just changing speeds in the arena, and then we have natural obstacles. And then there's also in-hand divisions. You see that lady right there? Her name's Karen. She's so damn nice. I love that lady. All right, then we have something called Buckaroo, which is like lead line for kids. And then we have different abilities. And we have 2 different classes for special needs. But we do not say special needs. We say different abilities because everybody has abilities. They just have different abilities. So anyways, it's a competition where I don't think it's healthy in life or anything for people to like just do one thing all the time. I feel like we need to wear different hats, and that's what I want for people's horses. And this right here, there's no points for speed. You don't get any points for speed. So you don't have a lot of competitions where you don't get awarded for speed. This right here, you have so much time you got to get it done in. But if there's 10 obstacles, you have like 7 minutes. And if you don't get it done in 7 minutes, then we give you credit for what you did get done. So like if you get 8 things done out of the 10 things, then you just get 0 on number 9 and number 10. So I think it's pretty freaking cool. Okay. And by how fast people signed up for it, they think it's pretty cool too. And you know what? The reason that I'm trying to get other people to host it is if my husband and I don't ever want to like keep doing what we're doing, then CT2V can live on, because I think it's so helpful for horse people, like cowgirls and cowboys and their horses. And I feel like it's going to be impactful to keep that cowboy way of life going. So I love what I'm doing. All right. Here is what I'm making for dinner. I'm about to go in. I'm actually hungry again. I bought me a head of cabbage, and I love cabbage. And I bought a pound of pork sausage. Well, I'm going to cook half of that pound, and then I'm going to boil that cabbage in some Better Than bouillon. I'm going to eat that whole thing. So, if my husband is not alive tomorrow, I'm probably going to kill him with all the tooting I'm going to do. But I don't care. I love cabbage, and sometimes it loves me back and sometimes it doesn't. So that's what I am going to do. He is working on my piano bar. It's the project that never ends. It's the piano bar. I got my other magazine cover up. So each one of those right here are magazine covers. And so I've been on 8 magazine covers since 2015. And that one right there, that's the latest one. And I had it printed out and put up here. But the piano bar is going to fit right here on that wall. Oh God, I can't do that because it's behind me. That's where the piano bar is going to go. So got that going on. And then hey, if you're wanting to go on vacation with me to Mexico, I'm trying right now. I'm behind the scenes doing a lot of negotiating, but it looks like November 12th through the 16th. I'm hoping to go to one facility, and then that's going to be my lower price point one. And then I'm going to change facilities for a little bit more, a little bit newer, nicer one. Excuse me, good God Almighty, the 16th through the 20th, and that's November. So I am trying to get that stuff done. So if you've ever wanted to go to Mexico, but you don't have anybody to go with, or you just want to go with me and my small group of people, I'm working on that to get that announced. And then if you want to come to my Smart Chicks event, I've got that on my website also. But the next one, I'm looking at a calendar. I don't want you to think I'm like spacing out. It's the March 20th, 21st, 22nd. So, I'm considered a social media influencer, but like, I don't know a lot of them that are like, hey, come vacation with me, or hey, come to where I live and I'll teach you how to do holistic stuff. So, that's what I got going on. Those are things working on behind the scenes. So, all right. I guess I will get out of here. I do appreciate y'all. And, hey, I've had a couple of people tell me, I've had two people say that their tallow had a little bit of grit. And I know it's really cold. My tallow right now has a little bit of grit. So I know that there's variance among the cows that we're using, right? Because like we're working with cow fat for the tallow that I'm making. But the grit, I was able to just put it into the palm of my hand and rub my thumb in it, and then it melted, and then I was able to put it on my face. And then I've been having to put tallow from head to toe because basically I look like an alligator right now because my skin is so freaking dry. So, the tallow, that little bit, I don't know what made it do there. I know that there is some variance, but I have been making a lot of tallow behind the scenes, and thank y'all for your purchases of that. But I'm about to make I've got some holistic cleaning products. I think I'm gonna make a concentrate and sell that concentrate. And a lot of people, like the fermented garlic, they don't know about how to burp it correctly, you know, when they've been making a mess, or they just don't know how to do it. I think I'm going to have a couple of jars of fermented garlic for sale in the venue because it's good for years. And then I've got a holistic toothpaste that I'm wanting to make. It's actually a powder. And then I think I'm going to sell my liver supplement. I might do it as a beef liver and maybe a beef heart supplement in one. That's not for everybody. It's kind of weird. Okay, so here's something disgusting. Here, if you'll give me 30 more seconds, then I'll get the heck off of here being your holistic cowgirl. That's a weirdo. But, man, I made some phone calls to some butcherers. And because, man, I've been looking into this like Primal Queen and been looking into eating beef organs and stuff like that, and it kind of just makes my stomach turn. The whole concept of it's gross. I'm not a fan, but I'm a fan of the medicinal properties of it, right? Well, I freeze dry that stuff and then I grind it and I powder it and then I encapsulate it, so I could put anything into a capsule and swallow it because I don't taste it. But getting my hands on, okay, y'all are gonna be grossed out, but I've been trying to get. Dude, I made a phone call to this couple of Mennonite places, ask if they would sell me the uterus, the fallopian tubes, and the ovaries. And they were like, "Are you a nurse?" And I was like, "No." But anyways, that's what they're putting into that Primal Queen. Dude, they're selling the heck out of that stuff. Liver and heart are easier. Liver's real easy to get your hands on. And then heart, you've just got to contact the butcher. Some of them sell it. But I found one that would sell me see, my husband and I don't have that stuff or we would just get it from our own cows because we only process boys, right? The girls have... we use those for reproduction so they can make us some more cows and calves, right? So we only process one a year, and we don't even keep the whole cow for us. So it's a steer, it's a male. We don't eat the females, we eat the males. But anyways, that's what I've been trying to do. Don't get weirded out. I don't know. Ugh, it does gross me out. The whole concept of eating those organs does gross me out, but oh well. I don't care. So, ooh, innards, weirdo. Somebody just called me a weirdo. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of doctors say that whatever you have issues with is what you need to be eating. I want to have issues with chocolate. I want to have issues with stuff like that. I want to have issues with bread. No, they're talking about the organ. Everybody in the world has issues with their liver because your liver is your filter. And we have so many toxins in our world. Everybody needs to be doing that. And then heart, I could see that. So healthy is healthy. I'm for. Oh, yeah, healthy is. Yep. All right. Well, if I get my hands on if I end up start doing some beef organ stuff, I'll make sure and let y'all know. Okay. Hey. This would be a good time to stock up or get, the tallow is only good for like up to a year unless you refrigerate it. Then it's good for like 18 months. So if some of y'all bought some of my tallow, you need to be using it. It's not good for forever. You don't want to be putting something on your skin that's good for forever anyways. But I sell the heck out of tallow, and it's a great time to ship it because it's so freaking cold. So anyways, somebody says I look good with my gray hair. I kind of needed to hear that. I do. I wish that I was somebody that was all about going gray. I don't know. I have a mental hang-up with it. And I see other people with gray hair, and I'm like, they are beautiful. They're beautiful. And then I wish I could say that to myself, So anyways, thanks, Larry. All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you another time. I've got my vacation video I still need to post for you, and I've got the last 2 days to kind of show you what we've been doing. I have been, unfortunately, a little bit depressed, and I think it just goes with this time of the year. I mean, my God, it's just freaking frozen here, and I don't know. I cannot stand the part of my job that like hurts my soul, which is dumb, but I cannot stand whenever somebody signs up for something they're supposed to send me a deposit, and then I have to call them and like dun them for it. Like, it makes me feel like a bad person. I hate that part of my job. It's not even bad. Like, I know that some people have forgotten or whatever, but I feel so annoying. I feel annoying contacting people. And then, you know what? I feel like I'm short with people, and I'm not being short. It just makes me so uncomfortable. I hate that. Anyways, I've been having to do that a lot lately because we've got things that we're getting filled up and stuff. So if you're one of my clients that I have to dun you for money, I hope you know that I hate doing that. God, I just wish that people would sign up for stuff and then pay their deposits and then just show up. But anyways, it makes me depressed just because I feel awkward. You know, whenever I was in banking, they always made me, whenever people were trying to get money back for like overdrafting and stuff, they made me tell them no. I hated that. It still gives me like flashbacks. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night, and go buy some tallow from me. I've got a whole bunch of fresh that I've just made. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night. Bye.